Pattaya. For decades, the name alone conjured vivid images. It was a city synonymous with non-stop energy and a particular kind of freedom. Western tourists, drawn by tales of sun-drenched beaches and legendary nightlife, flocked here in droves. This constant influx became the city's lifeblood, fueling hotels, restaurants, and entertainment venues. The streets buzzed with predictable rhythm, a reliable tide of spending that kept small businesses afloat. It was a place built on a simple promise: escape and excitement, available 24/7. This reputation defined Pattaya on the global stage, making it one of Thailand's most famous and infamous destinations. Walking down Beach Road today, however, feels profoundly different. The ghost of that relentless party still lingers, but the vibrant energy has been turned down to a low hum. Where once you could barely move for the throngs of people spilling out of packed beer bars, you now find rows of empty stools. The familiar cacophony of competing music has been replaced by a much quieter atmosphere. It feels like a city holding its breath, waiting for a crowd that may never return. The relentless pulse has slowed, leaving a noticeable void in its wake. This change is not just a feeling, it is a stark economic reality for the people who call Pattaya home. Many businesses that catered to Western tourists are now struggling to survive. A local tailor, Lek, who has been making suits for over 20 years, shows me his empty order book. His customer base, once primarily European and Australian travelers, has all but vanished. His story is echoed by restaurant owners, tour operators, and countless others who built their livelihoods on tourism that now feels like a distant memory. The city's very identity seems to be in question. Pattaya was never just about the beaches, it was about the people and the atmosphere they created. It was a melting pot of global travelers and locals, providing it with a classic Thai smile. That dynamic, that unique cultural exchange, is what gave the city its charm. Now, with fewer traditional visitors, there's uncertainty about what Pattaya is and what it wants to become. The old formula no longer works, and the city is grappling with reinventing itself for a new era. The challenges facing Pattaya are numerous and complex, creating a perfect storm for local business owners. The most immediate issue is the dramatic drop in traditional tourist numbers. This decline has had a direct and severe impact on revenue streams across the board. Bars that once sold hundreds of drinks a night now struggle to sell a few dozen. Gift shops are filled with unsold souvenirs, gathering dust on the shelves. This scarcity of customers creates a ripple effect, making it difficult for owners to pay rent, cover staff salaries, and even keep the lights on. The economic pressure is immense and palpable in every conversation. Compounding this problem is the relentless rise in the cost of living. Prices for basic goods, from food and fuel to accommodation, have soared. Supaporn, who runs a small guest house just off